Shifting focus now, the DRDO has announced that long-range surface-to-air missiles jointly developed by Israel Aerospace Industry and India's DRDO has successfully test-fired in Israel. The missile successfully engaged and destroyed the incoming target during the test. All the subsystems of the missile performed as expected. The Barak 8 was tested from a ship for the first time and intercepted a small drone simulating an enemy craft. The missile has a range of about 100 kilometers and can engage any airborne target coming towards it mid-air. The system extends the range of Israel's aerial defense and should be operational in about 2 years' time. Let's get a word from Shivaru, who's with us live from our newsroom. Shiv, how important is this for India?
A very important weapon system and test that we've got this exclusive footage of Simi of the long-range surface-to-air missile that's been tested for the first time from an Israeli warship. Now, India has basically developed the rocket motor and several other systems that are part of this particular missile. Israel has built, the navigation systems, the seeker systems and the electronics on board that make this a partnership, a 50-50 partnership between India and Israel. Scientists from both sides have spent the last 5 to 6 years developing this weapon, which will basically be deployed on warships of both nations, to protect ships, including aircraft carriers, from aerial threats, from aircraft, from drones, from helicopters, and also from incoming missiles. Now, this very dramatic footage that's been caught through a series of GoPro cameras that have been planted on board that Navy ship depict the stunning flight of that missile. It successfully takes off, reaches an altitude of about 70 to 80 kilometers, and then destroys an enemy drone, a simulated enemy drone flying at very fast speed. So you can see in these images, this missile was totally a this was a successful test. More interestingly, Simi, the same missile will be tested from an Indian Navy warship from the Bay of Bengal sometime in the December-January period. So the Indian Navy is very much looking forward to that now.
Right, and Shiv, is this the first time that Israel and India have come together for such kind of defense partnership?
Absolutely. Even though India has in the past, purchased many weapon systems from Israel, this is actually a very unique project that we've gotten access to in terms of this video footage, Simi. And it's a good question that you asked, because never before have India and, another country developed an offensive weapon system with the kind of advancement of sophistication as this particular missile that we can see in this video that we've gotten access to. So scientists from both sides have worked on it. A large amount of money, of course, has been spent in developing the weapon system, but it's also hugely important both to Israel and to the Indian Navy. That's why they've, pooled their resources so that, things can happen faster. India is good at certain things, including rocket motors and several other, aerodynamic sciences. Israel is very good at electronics and, navigational systems. So both these, countries, scientists have actually pooled their resources, pooled their talents and, come out with this particular missile. And both sides, both the navies and the militaries are looking forward to it being inducted, within the next couple of years or maximum 3 years.
Like that missile likely to be inducted into the Indian armories soon. Shiv, thanks so much for that update. We're going to keep coming back to you for more developments.